back here on kjagradio.com, out here at the Raz in the great Salt City, Hutchinson, Kansas. I'm, of course, Jiggy Jag, and we've got Darrin Myer in town, and I'm going to get the hell out of the way with the Keyboard Talent Talk. Darrin, jump in there, my man.
How's it going? Great to be here in town again.
Talk to me about the preview of tonight's comedy show.
Well, hopefully we'll get a big crowd. They said it might be not quite as many people, but I'd rather have a good small crowd than a bad big crowd.
Yeah, well, that's cool. How long have you been doing comedy, man?
About 15 years full-time, a few years part-time ahead of that.
That's cool. So how'd you get interested in doing comedy?
I've always been kind of a smart ass. So when I was in college, we got a bar downtown, does open mic night on Monday nights.
Yeah.
Started going there.
Well, that's cool. So what do you use for material? What is your source of...
The many weird things that happen in the world, whether it's dating, relationships, sports, bad TV, things that happen on the road.
Well, that's cool. So, one of the questions that I've been asking in comics recently, and that is there such a thing as a bad crowd, or is it your responsibility to make sure it's not a bad crowd?
Well, it's actually kind of a little of both. You can't just completely blame the crowd. But you get nights like last night where you get one table of 5 right in the front row, all talking to each other, not facing the stage, all huddled over their phones at the same time, and there's really nothing you can do to keep their attention the entire time. Well, then they kind of ruin it for everybody else around them who's having a good time.
Yeah. How do you deal with hecklers?
Depends on what they're doing. If they're just talking to each other, or if they're just ignoring me, or if they're actually shouting stuff out at you. There's different ways of handling it.
Yeah.
Depends on the type of club you're into.
Yeah. So you're on this big adventure across the country doing comedy.
Kansas World Tour.
The big, the big World Tour.
Good to be here in a town where you've got an Orshawins in the mall.
Well, you are correct on that, sir. Where do you go after tonight?
Head back home for a few days, and next week I'll be back in the area in Atwood, Kansas.
Atwood, Kansas. Okay.
Well, apparently it got its name when people go, "Atwood, you want to go there for?"
Well, how do we find you on the internet, sir?
Look me up at dmeyercomedy.com or Facebook as well. Or maybe I never deleted my MySpace. I'm sure that's still in their graveyard somewhere.
Well, thank you, sir. Nice to see you again. And thanks for watching KJAG Radio.